Hello. I'm doing fine. Oh, see the bridge. Oh, oh, God. I hope you're doing wonderful. I hope you're discoing. I hope you know the disco is the true alpha and omega. And and everything is better with disco. I hope you're doing fine. I hope you're doing wonderful. I hope you are disco. And this is both a market brief and a gold brief, but not using either, but using only using the sentiments and the dollar. All right. But please, before I start, like if you like, share, subscribe, and comment, please, so the algo would circulate this video. All right. So this is the equity put to call, the equity divided by the puts divided by the calls. Lower the ratio is the more bullish for the equity put to call, and the higher the ratio is the opposite. All right, so we've been consolidating since last March, and now we broke out of this beautiful triangle, and we retested, and we beautiful, successful throwback, as they say, with a bullish disco combo. Every time this happens, a volatility hits, and the market goes down. I'm not asking for a financial meltdown. I'm not asking for nothing. I'm looking for a correction as of this second. So, bullish disco combo, breakout in the price action. Good deal. So, this is my disco signal, which is every time the 20, and this is the only move, it's only moving averages only. So every time the 20 goes over the 50-day moving average in a bullish crossover, volatility hits all the time. And even although it's not on yet, by next week it will, because it is a quantitative method, and this is how it works. It works in the past. Only a fraction is for, even if it stays unchanged on Monday, the bullish crossover will take place. So I'm assuming the bullish crossover did take place. So the bearish disco signal is on. So I talked about the bearish disco signal. I talked about the breakout in the daily time frame for the equity put to call, which means implies volatility, and higher ratio, which means bearish for the market. All right. So this is MACD only, okay? MACD only in the weekly time frame for the equity put to call. 100% of the time, 100% of the time, this happened. Volatility hits in the past, not 99%. It's 100% of the time since time immemorial. Okay, this is not a one-day wonder. It's not one and done. This is definitely a big deal, and it will provide volatility. I'm not asking for a financial meltdown. I'm just saying I will not take any positions because of that. So I'm doing it for myself. So to know if you put things beneath the Dow Jones Industrial, you would see what the significance of this, and why is it significant for the equity put to call. You reached a euphoric state in mid-July. Usually before you break out, you shake out. So you shook out the bears, euphoria, then you did the other way. So usually this happens before any meltdown. Well, not meltdown, correction. And that. Okay? So I talked about the disco signal. I talked about the breakout in the equity put to call. I talked about the significance of the bullish MACD in the weekly time frame. All right. Now I'm talking about the VIX. Okay? So the VIX here also had a breakout. It has the breakout here after consolidation with bullish divergence. The longer you stay in stochastic below 20 in the weekly time frame, the more powerful the bounce would be. Okay? So we broke out of this bullish wedge with bullish divergence and longer duration with euphoria, and the RSI is over 50. Not in the daily time frame, the weekly time frame. What is the percentage in the past that this happened? 100%. 100%. So we started with the bear signal in the equity protocol because it's more volatile than the VIX. So it gave that signal last week, and the market did retrace about 1% in the Dow Industrial. So it was accurate, and now the VIX supporting that thing. So more evidence against the market. Last time this happened was last June, and we know what happened. And before that, Maron, the August sell-off in the market, 2022, and you could do it on your own time. The percentage, what's the percent? 100%, not 99%, 100% of the time. With this setup happens, a sell-off happens, 100%. And what's the significance? The VIX supports the equity protocol sell signal. And what's significant now is the dollar. Now, the same signal is true with a dollar. What happens here is when you have this signal, the sell signal in the dollar, which means bullish dollar, bullish VIX, and bullish equity protocol, means liquidation mode. So the equity protocol started the sell signal, then the VIX supported it, and now also the UUP or the dollar supports it, which means liquidation mode, which means no sector rotation, which means a sell-off would happen. People would run for the dollar would go up, and everything would go down. This is me, and please, before I leave, like, share, subscribe, and do remember, disco is forever!